Hey, it's Dawson with First and Finishing. Today we're going to be demonstrating how to do a color change on an Electron Color X booth. As you can see, the booth is dirty. We just got done spraying some parts, so let's go ahead and dive into it and do a color change. Now that we are done spraying parts, we can go ahead and hit the stop button. Next, we will proceed to the cleaning tab. In this step of the cleaning procedure, it is asking us if the box is in the correct position. Now that we've moved the box underneath our hopper, we can go ahead and confirm the position. Once this button is pressed, it will open the crush valve on the bottom of the hopper, allowing paint from the hopper to be reclaimed into your box. Next, we are prompted with two steps, either to reclaim all of the paint that's in the bottom of the Cyclone or send it to waste. We're going to reclaim it. Now we can start the reclaim. The powder that was in the bottom of the Cyclone has now been pumped all the way back into our hopper. And if we look up here, we need to confirm our box position is still underneath the crush valve, because we're going to drop all of that paint from the Cyclone back into our box to reclaim it. After this step, we can go ahead and remove the box from underneath the hopper. In the next step, we need to ensure that the lid for the hopper has been put on and both red handles completely seated back. Next, you can see that there's an indicator on the interface telling us to move our high density hose coming from the Cyclone up to our waste port. Now that we've moved the hoses, we can go ahead and confirm and move on to the next step. This next step is indicating that we are going to pressurize the hopper to begin the hopper cleaning process. This is our last check to ensure that our handles are down and that the hopper is plugged before we pressurize it. Next, we're going to go ahead and purge all the guns to clean out the powder hose. During this time, you can go ahead and clean the PM3 and the surrounding areas. So the first purge cycle is done, go ahead and remove all the pumps. Next, we're going to go ahead and press the purge button again, clean out the pump mounts, and blow through each pump. During the next step of the color change, this button is indicating that we're going to go ahead and clean the gun arms on the reciprocators. While the reciprocators are backing out, we can go ahead and finish cleaning the rest of the PM3, including the hopper. Now that the PM system is clean, we can go ahead and move on to the next step. When this icon is shown, it is indicating that it is time to go clean the booth. To start with the booth cleaning, we're going to go ahead and clean the platforms on the entrance side of the booth, the detector eye, and close the doors. Next, we're going to clean the inside of the booth. We're going to start on the top side of the booth, clean off the whole top, and work our way down and out. Now that the booth floor, walls, and ceiling are all clean, we can clean out the channel of the booth. For this, we're going to use the booth channel cleaning tool. Now that the PM system and the booth is clean, all we have left is the ducting and Cyclone. To clean the ducting, we have an access point here. We're gonna take the lid off, clean it out, and go inside the duct and clean around in there. Now that the booth is cleaned, we can go ahead and confirm that we're done. Lastly, we're going to open up the hopper and inspect that there is no paint. Now that we've confirmed that it's okay, go ahead and hit the confirmation button. Next, we need to confirm that our pickup tube for our fresh feed paint is properly secured in the ventilation port. Now press the confirmation button. Once it's confirmed, we can go ahead and start the purge. After the purging is finished, you can go ahead and pull out the pickup tube and blow it off. With the pickup tube now cleaned off, we can go ahead and continue to the next step. Now we have started our Cyclone cleaning. The first step we will do is lock out the suppression system. After you have moved the mechanical lockout, visually inspect that it is electrically locked out as well. Now that we have disabled the fire suppression system, we can go ahead and start our sieve cleaning on the Cyclone. Next, we're going to go ahead and drop the sieve. In order to do that, we have to turn that black switch down and press both green buttons at the same time. Now we can pull the sieve out and clean the screen. Once the sieve screen is clean, go ahead and set it aside until we're finished with the Cyclone cleaning. Next, we need to push the sieve back underneath the Cyclone and lift it back up. In order to do that, we need to switch our black switch to the upward position and both green buttons at the same time. Now we're going to purge out our E-feed HD reclaim hoses. In order to do that, we need to move the hose from the reclaim port to our purge port. You will not be able to proceed until the reclaim hose is in the correct position. This button is confirming that we are in the correct position. Now we will start purging the reclaim hose. While the reclaim hose is purging, drop the sieve and clean it out. In order to properly clean the Cyclone, we need to start out with a standard air gun, clean up about 4 foot up, and then we can get our extended air wand and clean the rest of the way up and the top hat of the Cyclone. Do not forget, there are pressure sensors for the fire suppression system. Those need to be thoroughly cleaned. Now that the Cyclone cleaning is finished, go ahead and grab your sieve screen, put it on the sieve, and connect the sieve back up to the Cyclone. We must not forget to disable the fire suppression lockout and visually inspect that it's back on. Lastly, disconnect your reclaim hose from the purge port and decide if you want to reclaim or spray to waste on your next color. Now we are confirming that the cleaning is finished. And that's how you do a quick color change with one operator on an Electron Color X booth. If you guys have any questions, feel free to email us here. If not, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.